YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. Look at this thing. It's the Chevy K5. What a beautiful little scale replica, and you can have one for your very own. Check out the links in the video description below. We're gonna drive it right now. Obviously, this thing is four-wheel drive, which is pretty sweet, and there are lights. You operate them by pressing the bind button momentarily, and it turns them on and off. It also puts the car into bind mode if you wait too long, so just be careful. Very good steering. The servo is accessible and big, huge off-road action. Now, one other thing that's really cool about this thing is you can take off the back end and you can make this into the SUV, which is pretty sweet. And then there's a roof rack too, right? So, but you have to put holes in it, so we wanted to show it like this because we can't undo that. So really cool. We're gonna drive it right now, 1/24 scale, and just get a look at how sweet that looks, those tinted windows. And yes, they are real windows. Unfortunately, they're tinted and there's nothing inside. You just see the wires, but that does make it a little easier underneath. Little scale mirrors, really cool, license plates, all that stuff. The door on the back does not open, which is not uncommon in 24 scale. This is a licensed replica, not just air-filled. It feels like we have a little bit of foam in there too, and really super sticky. So you can see you got nice grip on there. So we're gonna drive it without further ado. Forgive our ditches, we just burned, and we're gonna go and just see what kind of action we can get into. Let's get into it right now. Oh, there was a forest fire. Oh no. I guess we're gonna have to go here, and we're gonna see if we can traverse this hill. Oh boy, nice and slow. Oh buddy, oh buddy. These crawlers, guys, the proportional controls are amazing and so much better than we had as kids. And look at this, can we get to, yes we can, amazing. Look at that on its feet again, totally planned out by Brian Phillips RC. We're gonna back up and see if we can get down into this gully. You know, you get down however you can get down, right? Uh-oh, don't do it, Brian, don't high center. We don't need the hand of God getting involved just quite yet. Oh yeah, she's down. So it's got the power to do what you want, but it's also super fun and super capable. Looking at digging up, going over these rocks, so much fun. We've had a little bit of rain, a little bit of washout in our gully down here. And so we're just gonna give you guys a quick run down the gully. Oh, look at this exit ramp here. This looks like a good place to sit and enjoy with your loved one on the bench seat, if you know what I mean, and eat lunch. Oh yeah, that is sweet. Good. Really good four-wheel drive action. Super, super sensitive on all the different controls. You got lots of throw, lots of authority, and you don't have to sit there and just power it out. You can power it out, but the thing is you don't have to, which I really like. So let's go ahead and get down in the ditch and, oh no, we gotta get out of here. They caught us eating lunch. Oh no, the hand of God already. So guys, this thing is fun. It's 1/24 scale, super detailed, very realistic, and actually licensed according to the Chinese. So I don't know exactly what that means, but evidently General Motors agrees, and probably agrees because somebody gave them money.
And it comes in 3 different color options.
That's right. Let's go right up here on this pad. This is another good place to eat lunch.
It's like a little scenic overlook.
Oh, you want to go up on the rock? Okay.
Oh, there, yeah, that'd be good.
Let's try this. Let's see if we can get up the, oh yeah, we can do it at slow speed. This is so sweet. You don't have to just
clearance.
Yeah, it's really good ground clearance. This grass is not super short. I mean, granted, it is early in the season for us. I think I'm gonna shut the lights off. I don't want anybody to see us up here while we're eating our lunch together. Those lights are kind of problematic, I've noticed. You sure it's the bind button? I think it's like the bind button, and then a second or two later it shuts off. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah, this is a better place to eat your lunch and other fun things.
Might be at an awkward angle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's see if we can level out the truck. There you go, that'd be better. See, it's kind of a little rocky. Oh yeah, look at that, 4-wheel action. So yeah, you can also bash with this thing, but of course, I think it's more fun to crawl with some of these. But you know, if you're into just bashing, for a 1/24th, I think it's gonna do really good. Granted, you gotta remember, these things are still pretty small, but scale-wise, that's got a lot of speed. Let's go down here. It should be pretty soupy on the planet Moon down there. Guess that's not a planet, it is, by definition, Moon. Pretty awesome, actually. Oh no, the hand of God again? Jeez, how did you get licensed to drive these things? So I gotta say, FMS, you've outdone yourself. We like the orange the best,
Yep.
but there was the other colors the camera crew had mentioned. Was it yellow and blue?
There's a yellow and brown. It's brown with like a yellow highlight, and then there's a black.
Which is also super period correct. So if you guys had one when you were growing up and you wanna reminisce a little bit, this is the perfect feature. I'm gonna go ahead and turn those lights back on. Yeah, so you press, if you press, it's about a 2 or 3 second delay and then they come on. So it's like you gotta find the switch inside on the console.
And it does come, it comes already assembled with the hard top. And then if you want to do the light setup, then you have to take that off and then put the lights on.
And they are not functioning lights that we can tell.
They are not.
And that's not unusual in this size class. It'd be really cool. I mean, to add that modification would be amazing. So really happy with these little 1/24 scales. They're fun. They get the job done, and then when you're done, you can set them on your shelf and just make them a conversation piece between play sessions. And the thing that's nice about this is you can pack this up in your lunch bag and sneak it into work and annoy your coworkers with it, which would be super fun because they're gonna be super jealous of this amazing little thing. Oh yeah, I wanna see if we can catch air here. You know, I can't remember, did they have one of these in, Tremors? I feel like they had one that was similar to this in Tremors.
Tremors.
Kind of reminds me of the truck that, nah, it's not the same as, that was a Toyota. I was thinking of in Back to the Future, Marty McFly's.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet truck, the black one. But that is totally a Toyota. But it kind of has that same feel and vibe with those lights. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can jump this thing. Obviously I won't be able to, so Hand of God is gonna be helping soon. Oh yeah, oh! It's still on its feet. I can't believe with the ground clearance that we have on this, how well it's stayed on its feet. We've only tipped it over a couple of times.
Yeah. And I think it's probably hard for the people to see. The sticks that you're hitting are not, it's not like grass. They're small trees.
Like this here, that one's probably gonna win.
Yes.
That one's kind of a stick, like probably a small tree. And then this one here is just basically like a weed, but it's still big. And honestly, we have lost it with a lot of different cars on stuff like that. That is a tree. So we're doing our best to kind of get this area set up for some amazing run time, but it's just doing a really nice job out here.
Yeah, we've had bigger scale vehicles that have not performed this well.
That's right. Let's go put some weight in it. We'll take one of these rocks and see how it handles it with a little bit more weight. We'll just grab whatever random rock. This one looks like it's probably about as much as you could handle in the size. That's a pretty heavy rock.
Pretty big rock.
I don't think it's gonna do very good because that's like, oh, it bottomed out totally.
Yep.
But let's still try it because it looks cool. Oh yeah. That looks just like the truck that was getting feed today. I was getting the propane filled and the guy got a whole pallet in his Dodge. It looked like it was a 1/4 ton, but it might have been a 3/4 ton.
Oh.
Yeah, 2,500, so.
Well, if you
But yeah, that's a little bit big. Let's see. Hey, can you trade me for one right there, camera crew?
Smaller.
Yeah, since you're on that
even
side.
just like a little one.
Let's do a little one.
If you find this big of a rock out on your lunch date,
Oh, geez.
we're on super tiny.
Yeah, that's like really small. There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so let's take this one out and see how that does. It's always nice, if you get a rock, try to get a flat bottomed rock. They seem to sit a little bit better in the bed of the trucks in our experience. But I love driving it. It's a really good driving truck, very easy. I like that it leaves light tracks. I like the tracks when you go over, but I think that's just more a function of how wet the ground is in this case. I wanna see if I can back up this hill because it is really far back there. So let's see if I can back up here to where the camera crew is. Oh yeah, oh no, the load shifted. The camera crew has given me a dangerous load. Uh-oh. Let's go take care of that at lunch. Here it is. Whoa! Oh no. Let's see if we can get out of the ditch, actually.
Oh man, that's...
We got to get back to work here. Let's see if we can get out. Oh no. That grass is just a little bit too tall, huh?
It is. I wonder if you can go to your left a little bit, because it handles the rocks okay.
I don't usually get out in that spot. It usually gets stuck. Whatever I'm trying to drive out. Ooh, we're almost there. Let's see if we can take this jackknife out.
You're really close.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Wow.
Let's give him some on-road footage with the sunset.
That's really cool.
Hey, camera crew,
yeah.
Get them a low shot so it looks like super real with the sunset right down there. Oh yeah. Chevy, get yours. All you need is a time machine. Awesome. So folks, if you want to help support the channel, buy these things from the links in the video description below. They're super fun. They run forever. Comes with everything you need. It's a ready to run. So it comes with the pistol grip style transmitter. And we're going to do something a little bit different today on the unbox. Don't worry, this is not our new style. Oh no, everybody died. Okay, let's get these guys flipped back over. I can definitely say this thing is really fun to drive. It does well. We only flipped it like 30% of the time we did it on the road. But that is a sweet looking ride. And if you guys like that vintage look, you're gonna love this thing. So check out the K5 from FMS. It is an FMS product. So you're gonna get the nicer electronics than you might get in some of the other brands that are sold by FMS. And we tend to see that the trims are a little nicer on the FMS choices. Boy, you can really flip it over. That's good, camera crew, right there. I'm coming back.
Okay.
Whoa! The braking is pretty intense. Watch this. Just letting go. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, you can wheelie it. I bet if it was wet out here, you could slide it around too. That'd be super fun. So it's kind of a hybrid basher crawler. And in this size class, that's a fun thing to get. Usually you get really low ground clearance. Oh no, everybody died again. And so because of that low ground clearance, you can't hardly drive them except for on a rock course. So that's one thing that I really like about this one. And then also, let's look at the suspension real quick. We've got those offset gearboxes, spring-loaded struts. Looks like just simulated struts. I don't know if they're oil-filled. I would think they're probably not oil-filled, but we have like maybe a 9-gram servo there. It might be a 5-gram servo. And then this 4-wheel drive gearbox. Everything looks solid, big brushed motor. And this comes with the 2S 380 milliamp LiPo. And of course the charger to suit your basic needs. So if you guys like this thing, check it out in the links down below. And if you guys are curious about another ground vehicle that we've reviewed in the past and you can't find it, just wait a little bit longer and we'll have a ground vehicles link that comes up and you can check out all the different FMS products that we've done. Or you can navigate over to brianphillipsrc.com and you can search by brand there. And we're working on search by style. So that'll make it a little easier, but you should be able to go to ground vehicles. So if you're trying to find something, you can't find it on our channel because we have like 17 to 1800 videos going at any one time. It may be a little bit tough to find stuff without doing the search, and you have to sometimes know the model numbers. These model numbers on the trucks, if they're branded, they're not so bad. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. There's a crane over there. You see that thing? It's a monster.
Oh yeah.
Look how huge that thing. I thought it was an eagle. Sorry guys, we get a little bit squirreled on Brian Phillips RC from time to time. When we see things flying through the air, we get really excited. And so we know that you do too, and sometimes the ground vehicles aren't your cup of tea, but don't worry, just wait till tomorrow. There's always something right around the corner on Brian Phillips RC. And so we really appreciate you guys. If you want to help us, smash the like button, click the bell for notifications, and subscribe already. And there's so much more content coming, I promise you. Tons of air, tons of ground, all that stuff, and then maybe an e-bike once in a while, we promise. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Okay, so the camera crew put together the unbox today. It's a little bit different, so we're gonna see how this works. The cars are so dang simple that we thought maybe the unboxes are not necessary because we do radio setup and it's like, you know, put the batteries in. So hopefully that isn't gonna put anybody off. But at the end of the day, we want to bring you the best quality content. Obviously on the airplanes, we're going to keep doing the radio setup and the unbox, all that good stuff, because that's really kind of our mainstay. But on these ground vehicles, most of them are very basic. If there's builds, modifications, or necessary weird steps, we'll make sure to cover those things. But otherwise, we're probably just going to show the drives or the maiden run, or maybe a run in the snow or a run in the water, or whatever it is we happen to be doing. And then if you guys don't like that, let us know. We're still going to do long format. And I'm seeing something huge driving. What is it?
Oh, it's a tractor.
Oh, that's going to come down this road. Yeah, pretty soon here.
He might.
So with that, we're going to wish you guys a happy evening, and check this thing out in the links. If you want to buy one for yourself, you'll be supporting Brian Phillips RC. And we appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the FMS box. You can see these are my beautiful hands. Obviously, I've painted my nails pink today. I got a new wedding ring. Oh, look, it's a book, a manual. Wow, that came out so much easier because I didn't have to do it. Amazing. The K5 Blazer. Look at that. There's the body on the back. Super cool. Shows the dimensions. If you're really fast, you can see what it says. Okay, we've got a clamshell style. It's not the kind with like a lid that, hinges or anything. Beware of collision to avoid appearance damage. Only from the Chinese. Amazing. Thank you, Chinese. And we have foam to protect the foam tires, right? Nope, it's rubber. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful tinted glass. Good job getting that off. If you could just throw that immediately away, that'd be great.
I did.
Thank you, camera crew. It looks gorgeous. Look at that thing. And so we have some squish tires. We have some suspension, lots of travel. You guys are going to already have seen that in the drive. Good job squeezing. You should get a little bit more oomph in there, though, next time, camera crew.
Okay. Noted.
Yes. Okay, so this is obviously something new for us today, guys. We're trying this voiceover stuff. Ooh, fancy. Look at that, Fanstans.
I didn't even have to rip the plastic cover off of the transmitter.
You didn't, because it's an FMS controller. Mm-hmm. It's not a Rock Hobbies one. Oh, wait.
We have some FMS ones that are like that.
The ones that look like a car.
Yeah.
That's got headlights.
That's
the rack. And you have to drill holes in your SUV truck bed cover. And that's a crash bumper. Now those come right now, I think, as an addition for pre-order. So just pay attention if you're pre-ordering. It should come. The lights, sorry, a little out of focus. There we go. Beautiful. But they do accept LEDs in the back, right?
I think you could add them.
Yeah, but you have to put them in.
Just headlights are standard.
Yep. And there you go. You've got matching front and back license plates. So you can buck the rules and not put the front plate on. Just put it in the window. There you go. USB adapter. You do have to provide your own wall adapter, like we've seen on most of them. Those are the arms for the light bar, and then some extra O-rings and clips and stuff. There you go. Fancy. Ooh, C-clips, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spring
Bunch
clips.
of different ones.
Beautiful. And bushings. Okay, so now we've got some world's finest batteries from Harbor Freight. We're going to stick those in. And you see how there's like a bump there? That's the positive sticking up, and these are going to be negative sticking down. Slide it over, snap it in, you're ready to rock and roll. This is why we didn't want to do a lengthy unbox, because it's just so simple.
Just has the bottom clips to release the top from the frame.
Yep,
access the battery.
You can't unplug that one plug from the multi-purpose brick. Got the brushed motor there. It looks like a UMX, or excuse me, not a UMX, but Hextronics lead, which is the same as what we've seen. 380 milliamp LiPo. Soft pack, ironically, but it's only like a 5C rating. Mm-hmm. So when you use these chargers, they're pretty idiot proof. You just want to keep them on a hard surface for safety. You plug it into a 5 volts. 2 amps is the max. USB-A to Hextronics micro, or it's a balance, just a Hextronics balance port for 2S pack. She's going to charge you illegally in the battery holster. It's a big rubber strap that holds the battery down. That's better than the O-rings we've seen in the past. Oh, there's 4 screw points.
Taking the hard top off.
Yep. So you can undo those. Nice simulation there, camera crew. Good job.
Yeah, I was actually taking that one out.
She did the real
I
deal.
did it all.
Wowzers. Makes me very jealous that screwdriver got to do this while I was at work. So as you guys know, I work a day job and help support Brian Phillips RC by buying these things from the links. Obviously, I'd love that you guys come back for more, and special thanks to our Patreons who support us every month. Oh, that was so cool before. I liked it actually. But the light bar is pretty sweet too.
I wondered if you would like it better.
I
with
kind of
the
like it
hardtop.
with the SUV, but it would roll a lot more too. What? Whoa, that was super motion.
This is my movie magic for the day.
Motion picture magic.
They did not want to watch me put that thing together.
Oh, and by the way, our video, you may notice there's some jumpiness and not 4K-edness. That's because we used DaVinci Resolve. We actually edited something. It's a miracle. So thank you for the people that know how to use these things, editors.
Also known as our teenager.
Yeah, long format is what we generally do. Beautiful.
It was really easy to put that together and install it. It was.
Yeah, but normally people like to watch me struggle, so
Yeah.
we know we're going to disappoint some
They didn't
people
want to
here.
watch me struggle.
Stick it in the hole, and then the lights flash. So if you stick it in the hole, you get flash by the K5. I like that it's got a big servo still on the front, even though it's a 1/24th model. Snappy, snap, snappy, snap. Beautiful. And how far are we from being done there?
We're almost done.
Okay, so almost done. And what we have here is, ooh, lights on. You're hitting the bind button. It does take a second to respond. Lights on and off. The camera crew is flashing. Everybody. Wow. Oh, well, it does drive. It's real. We have lots of lights here on the reflective island. Okay, guys. So hopefully this answers your questions in terms of the unbox and what we would normally do for an unbox build radio setup. And if you guys like the new content format for ground vehicles, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications to be notified of all the new content coming. Thanks for watching.